People, the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube. People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and I am, shall we say, recreating my dish soap bar. And just like last time, it's starting to thicken up and literally freeze in place right in the mold. So anticipating that, I put it in a mold where I don't have to worry about cutting it or anything like that. The fragrance oil went like in the mold before the soap did, so that way when I stir it, I can make sure it's incorporated. But basically, it has already started to freeze in place, so the fragrance oil that did get mixed in is in there, and the fragrance oil that didn't ain't going to get in there. And that's already starting to bend the skewer. I'm stirring it as well as I can, but if it freezes up, it ain't going to matter. I'll just wait till the time's up and then unmold it. Okay, let's bust some of those bubbles. Just like this one, as you can tell, has already frozen in place. There's just no mixing that. Alright. So basically, the only thing I could do with this is smooth it, because mixing it is going to be impossible. I figured out a long time ago it isn't the fragrance oils that causes this, because it does it when I do it with a unscented bar of my dish soap as well. And it's not the temperatures, because this time my soap's cool. It's just the nature of the beast. Usually when you do coconut oil, you're only doing 20 to 30% coconut oil. This is a batch of 100%. And it changes the characteristics a little bit. So right now my job is just to get it smooth. And this one I haven't touched. And I don't even think I'm going to be able to stir that in, because this already stiffened up in the time it took me to stir the other ones. So we're just going to get it as smooth as possible. There we go. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. Getting that skewer clean. And then I'm going to ignore the fact that my stick blender just dropped in the middle of the sink. Hey, bro, you come through. Hand me that paper towel right there on your way, would you? Yeah. Put it right here. Thank you. More than one way to skin a cat. Now what I'm going to do is literally, see the edges where it kind of volcanoes out of the little mold? I'm going to scoot all those oils back in. That's what I did with the first batch. That's what I did with the second batch. That's what I did with the whole mold that kind of just froze in place. So I see no reason why I shouldn't do it with this batch as well. I think that's the only reason why I had a presentation that was presentable, because that kind of went right over the top there and made a nice smoothness. And then if it tries to billow out again, it'll just be larger than life, because once I do this final step, I'm done touching it. That way, if it's going to overheat or whatever, it's going to do it with a cookie sheet under it. And then I come over here and do the same thing. Like these oils right here on the edge that are trying to escape. This displaces it back towards the middle of the bar. There we go. Yes, ma'am, be right with you. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to go put this on top of a cookie sheet So that way, if it does any of the little shenanigans the last 2 batches did, it will be protected. I don't have to worry about my table or my countertop or none of that. Yep. And there's a certain customer who knows this is on the way. Look at her, that's already solid. So she's going to be very, very delighted to find out she didn't have to wait until certain events transpired before she got her soap. So, there we go. Break all that in. And this has been Peopler7 on Twitter and YouTube. Peopler elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purple-butterfly-peopler.blogspot.com, and my soaps can be purchased at peopler.etsy.com. Bye now.